No, not really.
So much for the Constitution, I guess. That's freaking crazy. Up in the distance up there, you're going to see a tow truck. That's going to come in important later on because the tow truck could not have made it there without being dispatched that quickly. He was just passing by and he decided this is a golden opportunity for me to make thousands of dollars. So this occurred about 5:30 today between Able and Lakeview on M47 in, I think it's Montcalm County up here. This guy's truck was on fire. That guy running around in the blue shirt, I think he's worried about his dog. I seen him carrying a dog from the accident scene after this. I don't know what happened, but I'm assuming this is somewhere between an 87 to 94 F-250 or F-350 Super Crew. Feeling like it's a diesel for whatever reason. I don't know why. It could have been a gas, but most of these were diesels. And this thing was getting going hot. Now, I'm not much of a journalist, so I should have stayed around and interviewed these guys. I didn't. I had to hightail it after I realized the fire trucks were coming and they were going to probably block me in and not let me pass any longer. So I'll come back here in a couple minutes. This is just insane. And here in a moment, I don't know if I'm going to catch him, but there was a guy running out of there with a dog. I think I put the camera down when he was going by. I came up on this when it first happened, or, you know, just a little bit after it happened, and look at how far this fire spread. I'm fairly certain that there was a structure up there, and something happened to that structure because it was burnt to the ground. You're going to see that as I drive by later on after the fire's put out. I wanted to get out of the way of all the firefighters, so I didn't stick around to watch all of this, but came back about a half an hour later. I definitely was not thinking that the cop was going to have any kind of way to tell me to leave, but yeah, he proved me wrong. I didn't think about what he was going to say.
No, not really.
The First Amendment is one of the most important rights that we have. If you ever go up on an accident scene and they try to tell you to leave, you do not have to leave. This cop, he already knew I knew that.
That makes sense. I will move it. Can I have a minute? I will move it. Can I have a minute?
Right. So much for the Constitution, I guess. Even though it was parked 100 feet behind this guy, he still said that, I don't want anybody to hit me or hit you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever, dude. I parked a long way away from this guy just to avoid this circumstance. But, yeah, he was being, I don't know, whatever. He's got a job to do. This is how I make a living. That's how he makes a living. Still can't afford any teeth, though. Whatever. Maybe someday it'll get better. 10-1, this guy's gonna pull me over. That's okay, though. He can pull me over, I don't care. I'm gonna put my phone here up on the dash so I don't get a ticket for driving using my phone. Now, I've personally never been in contact with anybody at this towing company, but I've heard bad things about them. And it was funny that this guy was just sitting along the road, just waiting to pick this thing up. I wish I would have gotten to interview these kids. They looked like kids. I don't know if they were kids, but I felt bad for them losing their truck. When you have a truck that old, generally you don't have a lot of dough, but at least everybody's safe, even the dog. Keep in mind, y'all, if anyone else can do it, you can do it too. Don't be the next to them. Be the absolute first to you. Consider sharing this video with people you think may like it. This is not what I do on my show, but I do inspire and empower folks just like you to do things yourself. I do have crash videos. I'm going to actually put them in a crash playlist. I didn't do quite as good a job with them videos as I did this one, but you'll get the point. I drive around tens of thousands of miles every year and do videos called State to State without a plate. I'm going on like 35,000 miles, y'all. No plate, no pullover either. And I see things like this. I do not post grotesque or gore videos. I generally only post videos where I believe everybody survived and everybody was okay. God bless, folks. Have the greatest of days.